Yeah, what about that? That was maybe Lebanon. Let me see. Lebanese radio from the day before and the day before that. So, Radio Kababka. That's odd, but it is okay. Yesterday I did a video similar, but when I moved the microphone, it went blank. It didn't put up any sound. So I would try to recapturate the video that I did yesterday. Maybe you find it odd that I do it, but maybe sometimes we need to do. I called it something of that kind. Yesterday I cleansed my house, washed my clothes and garments, and did the chores that I normally do. I find it useful to do that, but I did the video late because I attended this funeral. For the wife of a nice friend of mine. The wordings that the priest had on this lady, I don't mention names because it's better served as a memory than who that was, so you can find out. So memories is more important than names. In some cases, names are more important, but this case, no name. And I only say, my friend, that is nice, with his touch on the word nice. He is this kind of a friend that is so nice, that's beyond just normal friends. His wife went away, ceased. And sometimes we cease to exist. Anyone. But this priest, he was talking about this lady that had passed on as someone that was caring for others, caring very much over, and I didn't even saw her. I didn't even get to. I only saw her at a conference by video. So I didn't see much because she was in a wheelchair, and my first impression was not that pleasant. She, in the middle of that conference, she was not attending the conference, but she was saying hi and how are you, and this sort of greetings, and suddenly she began to shout, didn't mind those that were in the conference, nor did she mind who was in that room over hers. Her husband was there, and the microphone was in a way making so much noise that every time someone else talked, he was the one that the microphone should be shut down, muted. So this lady, she didn't give me the best impression. She was shouting, and my friend asked her, "Can you please?" I don't know. So he may have been a little bit awkward situated in that incident, my friend. But what do? You can't do anything with the people that are like that. So I was brought up believing that to be nice, to be a nice man, nice human, you have to limit yourself to the degree that you are not visual. And I have some family members that tend to go that way. They did go that way because they try to be humble, they try to be nice, as they thought the Christian should be. And the words from that priest was that she was caring for everyone. I didn't get to know this lady. I didn't. I kept the pamphlet from the funeral, and I want to keep it because it's a reminder for me that to be nice, to be kind, to be dedicated, like she was in the funeral speech. And I don't believe anyone would say about this lady that was not true. You see, the honor of making a speech like that you don't lie. So he was very clear. This lady made very clear her demands, her turf, so to say, that she was very opinionated and very clear, but very righteous, very just for everyone, even for me. So this lady that had a high education, had a high employment, she was regarded as someone very special that saw each and every one. And maybe she did something more than me in my situation, because I am an activist. She maybe have been an activist in secret without telling anyone that she is high up there like me. Not to say that, but you see, I was brought up in a way that my father told me, "You, Ole, should not argue. You should not quarrel. You should not be angry because you are so nice. You shouldn't go that way of being angry. It doesn't fit you." And for a father to say that to his son makes impact. So I learned from that such remarks, such stupidity doesn't serve a father well, doesn't make him honorable to say that to his son. But I didn't really grasp the gravity of those words until I felt very awkward every time I said something true, said something that should be said anyway. When I attended the church and was an activist there, I became despite my father's word. So I told my father, if something is wrong, should I be silent? Yeah, you should be silent, you should accept, you should forgive, you should do this, you should do that. As similar to the video I did on Wednesday, that you're let go to sue anyone that do wrong to you. But sometimes you need to do it. Just do it. You are not bad because of that. And I know many people that may have seen or see my videos and want to be a Christian or want to live as a Christian. And I mentioned Sadiq. I think I did that yesterday. That justify everything. Justify every wrong. I did that on Wednesday. The Sadiq stuff, and you may have listened to that. That Sadiq justify everything, like my father wanted me to be. And in some case, of course, you have to be a Sadiq. But not in every case. Because doing wrong to yourself, because you feel that is the only right thing to do. No, it have to be both right and wrong. And you have to find out why it's wrong or why it's right. So you level out those things. And to see this lady shouting and making noise because of some mishap or something that didn't go well by her, shouting out, wasn't that convincing that she was a nice lady to live with. I don't know how to live with those people. To be nice can be very hard. If you are together with a very nice woman or man that doesn't do any wrong, it's even more hard to live together with those. Ask me. No. But when you are brought up like that you have to justify everything, even the wrongs doing to you. I think he had a very narrow idea of what nice is. A Christian nice. So sometimes you have to beat that dog. And another occasion, I was promoting in a small way, promoting and interested in this organization that help Jews home. And I met a lady there. I saw her sometimes, but I never stopped. But I wrote a letter to her. That now I wanted her to go to Israel. And I wanted I wanted every Jews, foreign, far and near, to go back to Israel. I wanted that wholeheartedly because I thought that was the prophecy of the Bible told about. You see, there are many approaches to that, but my approach was genuine. I don't justify it, but it was genuine. It was very, very, and I didn't know, I wasn't prepared for that kind of answer she gave. Because she was in a way, she was a Jew. Johanna Schwartz was a Jew. And there is a monument or a street called by her in Kongsberg, my hometown. She was a teacher and obviously an activist, a left-wing activist. Of course, there are many issues for those leftists to take on hand. Of course there is. Shouldn't be hidden that the leftists have fought for Vietnam, America out of Vietnam, and women's rights. Should be known that they have fought for many, many things. And but what shocked me was to see that my prejudice about Jews were torn to pieces by her letter. Not only the argument, but the tone in the letter was very harsh for me to take. I don't believe that she was harsh, but she was in a very clear way, sharp-edged, clear way that, are you fighting for the Jews to go home? You should fight for the Jews to have their rights to stay where they want to stay. As any people, that they should be able to stay wherever they want to be. And I agree. Now I agree. It's a human right. Beside what Bible is saying, I don't put theology into my speeches here. But what shocked me was my prejudice about Jews, that they would find my letter so welcoming, so nice, so good. What a good Gentile, Goyim. This man is. I wanted to be praised by Jews. That at least we have one friend that defends our right to go back to Israel, and that's okay. I can live with that, and I have met other people that even though they are Jews or Catholic or they are like any other human. I was brought up in this narrative that Christians should be nice, shouldn't quarrel, shouldn't say any harsh words, shouldn't be angry. No, you are a nice boy. So that's how it is. For some people that grow up in an environment that is chemically free from human nature. And my nice friend, I will emphasize nice because he is so patient. when he had his wife on the hospital, you see, they were going to town some years back, and she got shot by a maniac, a drug addict, that shut her down. And there were so limited possibility, 1% possibility that she would survive, but she, against all odds, survived and was marked for life after this. So she was crippled to her chair, and I saw him one time together with her, and I observed it, and I kept it to my heart in a way that I wouldn't forget that sight, because I didn't know my friend by then. I knew of him in some small, brief regard, but this occasion that he was to go, I understood that he was to leave her at the center, health center. He had visited her and maybe spent a lot of time with her, and now he was to leave her. And he walked to and fro in the moment of leaving, and said, I love you so much, I love you so much, I don't want to leave you, I love you so much. So he went to and fro, gave her a hug, and couldn't really let her go. That was my impression of this man, that he couldn't let go. You have to go, just leave, she said. But I love you so much. And he didn't know what he would, the best he could do for this nice lady. And I called my video yesterday Beyond Love. Despite her crippled situation, despite her moody way of being, he couldn't release himself from her. I think that is a testimony of beyond love. Beyond love. That is the best example I can portray. That even though she sent him away, maybe he has to get some space. Give me some space. I can't do with you now. I can't deal with you now. Give me space. And sometimes love is so intimate that you have no space. It's beyond love. This caring man, this dedicated to a dedicated woman, and he couldn't leave, and he said to me at the place where she was buried, that I love you too. I love you too. I love you too. That was from a man that had undergone so much exhausting care. I think he was chained to this lady, chained in a way, because he loved her. That chain may have been a tormenting chain. Because love can be tormenting. Love can be so cruel on people. Yes, because you love. Because you have this love. You can't beat yourself. You have to be pushed away in order to be released. And while you are hanging there, released by her, you don't know what to do with your life. Because only what you have is only this lady. That is a kind of beyond love that you can't comprehend. Nothing is beyond love, you say. Of course, I agree. Nothing is beyond love. That is maybe hate, maybe loathing. But in my context is that when you beat yourself up, undergoing tormenting situations. I'm so sensitive that I know this quite well. I know this quite well. Love can be so cruel. But when you are holding on, yes, due to love, you can't let go. So, I don't know what this video was about, being nice or cruel. Beyond love is undergoing these situations that appears in your life. You just let go. Love is often beyond itself because you can't really cope with it. You can't really deal with it. You can't even suffer without love. I think love in its own context is limitless. It's limited to your suffering. And limitless as the soul's attraction, as the soul's connection, and the soul's bond with another human being. The strength there may be last indefinitely. You can't stop it. You can't deny it. You can't reject it. Love is beyond itself. So in so many ways. So we may feel confused. We may feel that we don't have love because we did this, we did that. Out of selfishness. But you know deep down, in any human case, it should be a narrative about limitless or beyond love, due to the fact that you can't really stop it, you can't really deny it, you can't really cut off. So my friends, be in peace. This is going to be a shalom, Shabbat Shalom today.